Hi there. Today's one hopefully will unlock those of you who are struggling to get realistic interior results on whatever CGI program or rendering program you're using, with basically a trick to import better internal assets. This does apply to exterior as well, but we'll use internals as an example. So we're on a website here. I'll leave a link below. We're on a website called 3dsky.org, and this is a website that we are a member of, and we pretty much every model that we've downloaded we pay for, because we'd rather use the pro ones. And the geometry of some of these models is just absolutely staggering. To get something like this historically into SketchUp would just absolutely kill your model. Now, through the use of this little chap, Transmutr, you can bring in geometry that is simplified but still has the same results. So literally from scratch, I'll show you how I use it to produce a nice visual. So this is the model that we've used. So I've already downloaded it and what have you. So if we then go into sorry, where are we? Right. So this is the download. Extract it. And then open Transmutr. And then drag a file. Now, it doesn't let you use 3ds Max files, but there is always, using 3D Sky, there is always an alternative file. So we're going to use the OBJ file. Drag and drop it here. And then there's our geometry. First thing I do is just set the material to white, or light grey, whatever, just so you can see the thing. Obviously the axis is all over the place, so we just change that to Y, and then the scale is obviously off as well, so we'll just set that to 10%. And there we go. That's still a bit big, but it's workable. Could change it to 5%. Okay, now the key is to work on this mesh simplification. If we were to just bring that in, it would still make the scene way too heavy. So if you work on something like 75% simplification, you can see there that the geometry's gone from over 500,000 triangles to 166,000. That is a big leap. Let's go 80%, 130. Transmute, and all that does is then give you the option to save it as a SketchUp file. So high-end sofa, and when I say high-end, I mean like the geometry, not the design. And then save it. Now, while that's saving off, I'm just going to do a simple 5 meter by 5 meter scene, 3 meter ceiling, create a very simple window. It's 25 actually, 35. something like that. We won't see the window anyway, it's just to cast some sort of light. Give the floor a different colour. I'm going to be using Lumion for my example, so Lumion recognises different colours from SketchUp. Okay, and then there it is, it's saved. It is a big file. These things will still have an impact on your scenes, of course they will, but nowhere near the impact that they used to without this assistance from Transmutr. That's opened up reasonably quickly as well, considering. So grab it, group it, copy and paste it in. Okay, now we're in. Just to make to lighten the load, turn dashes and profiles off. Just makes it navigate a little bit better. For the purpose of this scene, let's just scale it down a little bit. Then what you want to do is you want to go in each of the cushions and just give them different colours. You might want those two to match. Make sure it's different. Okay. Then make this little throw its own colour, and the idea is just so that Lumion can detect what's what. If all that was the one material, it'd look terrible. Right, okay, so then the couch, let's just call it you know, a leather or something like that, but again we'll just give it a colour, and obviously we want the couch and the back cushions to be the same material when we end up in Lumion. As I say, this applies to any rendering program where SketchUp is your base for modelling. The better the assets you use, the better the result. Particularly when you use SketchUp as well. SketchUp doesn't inherently like sophisticated geometry such as this. So I think going via SketchUp it does require a little bit of extra effort. Okay, maybe just make that back wall something separate as well. Okay, so we've got our lovely sofa in. Obviously you could repeat that process to fill an entire scene. We're just trying to keep it simple for now. So if we then save that off, internal scene, crack Lumion open, create a new scene, import, just lift it off the ground a little bit. can see our lovely sofa there. So let's just have a quick whiz round some materials. Let's do a nice exposed concrete. Okay, then we apply our materials to the sofa. Fabric. Maybe give those the suede as well, and then maybe the middle one just another. That'll do. Okay, then create a view. Okay, set the view up. Interior will do. And then the key here is look how that light is interacting with the cushions and the sofa, and even the little creases there. You don't get that kind of geometry from 3D Warehouse. And let's see what a render looks like. Look at that. So if you think about using those kind of assets throughout a full scene, you know, you're well on your way to making realistic visuals. Hope this was useful, and see you in the next one. Cheers.